What are signs a guy hasn't matured?
If he doesn't listen to who he is talking to.
He waits to talk instead of genuinely listening.
Shrugs, says, my bad, and makes the same mistake again.
Dude, I'm just bad at racing games, okay?
A sign that anyone hasn't matured is not being willing to apologize when they realize that they made a mistake and caused damage, especially to someone else's emotions. Edit. I should add this because I think I'm not being fully understood here. If you did something wrong, know that you did something wrong, don't feel remorseful and are not acknowledging what you did and whatever consequences your actions caused, or getting angry with whoever points out the obvious mistake you made, or making false excuses and arguments or blaming the victim, you were immature. If you genuinely didn't do anything wrong, then you have nothing to apologize for.
Inability to self-reflect in a meaningful way.
Hey, I think that'll be me. Any tips?
Blatant disregard for others while saying others are inconsiderate.
So 70% of the population.
Has a meltdown when asked to do basic chores because he doesn't like doing them, and then threatens to move out because of this. Like, please effing do you, child. Edit. All housemates came together and cried it out. There was a lot going on behind the scenes I didn't know about. I'm glad I came here to rant instead of saying anything I'd regret. Happy New Year, folks. Smiley face.
He doesn't acknowledge nor take responsibility for his actions and or the consequences. Won't obviously apologize for it.
Yes, this one very much. When they are never at fault, someone else is always at fault or made them do it, or always has an excuse ready.
That's what I meant by it. It actually pairs up very well. MIT gaslighting. No, I haven't done this, you are imagining things. Quote.
Honestly, when he acts like a toddler, do small inconveniences make him throw a temper tantrum? Does he punch walls and hit stuff? Does he get upset when he doesn't get his way? If you can imagine him as a toddler, he's a weenie and needs to grow up.
My Bill was 5 years my senior, and as a gift I got him a laptop to game on. He told me he got mad once at a game and damaged the laptop. I came to fix. He punched down into the keyboard with the fury of Goku. I'm like, well, whoever pissed you off? They won. He didn't like that comment.
Doesn't clean up after himself.
I'll do you one better. Doesn't clean up after himself and has his GF clean up for him. Used to hang out with a guy like that back in the day and steered clear of his room.
Stonewalling and refusing to have a mature conversation about problems in the relationship.
What's stonewalling?
I knew my ex hadn't matured when I told him I thought we should try saving money to move into a better apartment. I said I was going to cancel my gym membership, shop for cheaper groceries, take my lunch to work instead of buying my food, and reduce our Netflix account to one screen instead of two. I suggested he maybe choose a gaming membership to cancel. He had 3, bring his lunch to work, and maybe come up with a drink rotation when him and his friends got together instead of him always buying the drinks. He got angry and said I was a killjoy and that there was nothing wrong with our apartment. Our apartment still used electric coils in the wall to heat the place, and 2 of them smoked when you turned them on. The stove routinely caught fire. There was a significant roach problem. And the apartment downstairs was broken into multiple times. I had found a really nice split home for $80 more per month in a quieter part of town, and it was being privately let by a very nice older woman who moved out when her husband went into a care home. I knew then that he would never grow up if he couldn't make those small sacrifices.
He always bought his mates drinks?
Yes. I actually had to take out a payday loan one month to pay our phone bill because he blew so much money on alcohol for his friends. He was always the beer guy.
General narcissism, treating people as lesser than them, talking over, interrupting others, overvaluing their own opinions to the point of arrogance, trivializing others' accomplishments or skills, escalating confrontations with family or friends that they treat like poo while acting completely friendly around people that they don't know, to paint themselves as the good guy, self-centeredness, acting personally attacked when you say no, or call them out for treating you badly, lack of common courtesy for those around them, and not having the ability to understand or respect the fact that they would be upset if they were treated the way they're currently treating you, so they're in the wrong. General ability to empathize can be a good gauge of this usually, but the hard thing is that they'll be on their best behavior to lure you in. Edit. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect so many people to respond. It's not about your brother or brother-in-law, it's actually about my brother. Thanks for the awards too. Closing parenthesis.
Brags about his bed count, DK size, sexual prowess. Public or private settings, I don't think it matters, it's tacky AF and 99% of the time is bullpoo. If you actually do have a 9-inch DK, short of you pulling it out and slapping it on the table for all to see, no one is going to believe you, so just keep it to yourself and whoever is in your bed.
Legit thought bed count was thread count. I got some 1500 thread count sheets that I was talking to some friends about. Was a great sale. And felt like you meant this meant I wasn't mature. I realized what you meant now though. Also, I probably shouldn't worry about people thinking I'm not mature when I still laugh at farts.
If they get offended when you communicate how you want them to please you.
My ex threw a chair at me when I told him I was upset that he forgot my birthday.
Calling himself an alpha male.
Oh, thank God I'm early access male.
Makes fun of other guys for ordering or drinking girly drinks. Sees showing emotions or asking for help as a weakness.
He doesn't understand how to not stop talking about being horny.
ISTG, when I was dating, I would give a man my number and we'd text back and forth a bit. If I had $1 for each time a man said something sexual via text before message number 10, I'd probably have $100. Like the message before could be, "Hey, it's Sam from the cafe. Oh hey, hope your week was well. Up to anything fun this weekend? I'd like to have fun with you if you know what I mean, winking face, winking face, winking face." Blocked. For the love of God, slow the F down, guys.
No object permanence.
I'm still working on that one. I'd let you know how it goes, but I'm about to scroll down.
Till that I have yet to mature, sad face.
The fact that you can acknowledge that is a sign of a great start.
When he won't admit he is wrong or accept responsibility for his actions.
In my 20s, I really didn't have much confidence and talking to girls was pretty tough. By extension, I thought women were really difficult to impress. By 30 I had finally built up some healthy confidence and self-esteem, and talking to girls, dating got easier. And it was then I realized that most American men have set the bar so low that it isn't hard at all. There is, apparently, a vast ocean of the species, man-child, inhabiting this country. I had an apartment above a bar. And some of the comments from women that came to my apartment. "Ooh, you have furniture. Hey, you own pots and pans. Nice. Wow, your bathroom is actually pretty clean. A bed frame, whoa. Haven't seen a guy with one of those in a bit." The depths of my surprise that women could be impressed by a mildly functional adult was amazing. Oh, also, many men apparently can't, feed themselves? I would occasionally make a really easy pasta casserole. TBH, casserole is being generous. It was literally a biz of penne, a jar of marinara, a jar of Alfredo, a lot of shredded cheese, and sometimes I would bulk it up with mushrooms and or some chicken. This thing took 12 minutes and made itself damn near. But it would make enough that I could take it to work for 5 days. More than one GF said, "Oh, and you can cook." I would try to suggest that it didn't count as cooking and invariably they would adamantly insist that it does. Anyway, that's all to say that if he can't live alone without subsisting 100% on fast food, while sleeping on a mattress on the floor, and having one chair parked in front of a TV in a milk crate to game on. Yeah, immature. Edit, I've never won an award before. I'd like to thank the Academy, ODB, and Betty.
I once went to a guy's house and he had no toilet paper. Like none. There were probably a dozen empty rolls in his bathroom trash can and I looked in every single spot including the bathtub and a laundry hamper. He sure had condoms, but toilet paper? No. Not a scrap.
Baby teeth.
Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.